The Los Angeles Clippers have pulled the biggest turnaround in the NBA this season. Just a few months ago, they were in turmoil, losing 6 games in a row following the James Harden trade. Fans and the media were quick to call the Clippers a disaster, but now they're on fire. After that rough stretch, they went on to win 25 of 30 games, moving them to a top 4 seed in the West. This video will give Russell Westbrook some much deserved spotlight because he's been a major contributor to this team. Westbrook, James Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard on the floor at the same time clearly wasn't working, so after the 6 straight losses, Russell asked to come off the bench. This change in the rotation sparked the Clippers' turnaround. Terrence Mann was a much better complement to the starters than Russell Westbrook, and Westbrook thrived in his new role as the backup point guard. The Clippers' starting lineup overwhelms teams, and the onslaught continues when the second unit comes in. They have the 3rd highest scoring bench in the league, and Westbrook has done a fantastic job leading that second unit. His numbers aren't anything crazy, but he's having a big impact on winning on both ends of the court. But how exactly is he doing this? Let's break it down. A big reason Westbrook is thriving is thanks to the pressure he puts on the rim. He's not the freak athlete he was in his heyday in OKC, but he's still very athletic. He's got that quick first step allowing him to blow by defenders and get in the paint at will. And he's still got enough spring in his legs to go up and finish, allowing him to convert in the paint at a high percentage. Russell loves to push the ball as much as he can, and he's a deadly scorer in transition. Westbrook's aggression creates a ton of easy baskets for the Clippers. When attacking in transition, he always keeps his head up to find his teammates leaking out for fast break opportunities. In the half court, his drives to the rim tends to collapse defenses, and he's a willing passer that'll find the open man. On this drive, Cam Thomas comes to the paint to help out on this drive, and Russell kicks it out to Amir Coffey, who drains the corner 3. On this play, Russell isos from the corner, he drives by Jalen Johnson, again he draws 2 defenders, kicks the ball out to Amir Coffey, who makes the extra pass, and this time it's Norman Powell who drains the corner 3. Russell's drives also creates a lot of open dunks and layups for his teammates. On this drive, Jalen Duren has to step this up, and Russell sets up Plumlee for the 2-handed jam. On this play, Russell looks to take advantage of a favorable matchup by going to the post, and the Pistons double team to get the ball out of his hands, but he makes the right decision, finding the cutting Amir Coffey, who gets the and one. Russell is thriving as the Clippers' backup point guard, but he also has to play off the ball when he plays alongside James Harden. Russell will hit the occasional 3-pointer, but he's only shooting 29% from deep on the season, so teams will usually let him have the outside shot. Even though Russ isn't shooting it well, he's still thriving off the ball thanks to his abilities as a cutter. On this play, Jaden Ivey is clearly sagging off of Russ on the corner, and on this James Harden drive, Russ cuts backdoor and gets an alley-oop. Again, Harden has the ball in his hands, he gets double teamed, he swings it to Paul George, who swings it to Russ in the corner, but Russ doesn't settle for the outside shot, he attacks and finishes. A creative way the Clippers get Russ involved in the offense when he's playing off the ball is by using him as a small ball 5 and then having him screen and roll. On this play, he screens for Kawhi and rolls to the basket, and after catching the pass, he finishes with a powerful dunk. This time Russ screens for James Harden, and after catching it on the roll, he gets fouled by Mikal Bridges, sending him to the free throw line. Here Russ is going to screen and roll with Kawhi again, and after catching it on the roll, he draws multiple defenders and finds Mason Plumlee for the finish. Russell is playing great offensively, but we also have to give credit to the Clippers coaching staff because they've put Russ in position to succeed by surrounding him with shooting and maximizing his ability to score near the rim. And even though Russ still isn't a good jump shooter, he does have some nights when the shots are falling and he takes over games with his scoring. This is an incredible luxury for the Clippers to have, considering the rest of the offensive firepower on the team. And not only does Russ take scoring pressure off of Kawhi, Paul George, and James Harden, but he also gets them plenty of easy baskets with his playmaking. Along with providing a huge spark on the offensive end, Russ is also impacting winning with his rebounding. He's always been a very good rebounder, and he's continued to work hard on the glass for the Clippers. He boxes out and helps secure stops by getting defensive rebounds. He also keeps possessions alive for the Clippers with his work on the offensive glass, and sometimes he'll even score putbacks. He's also been huge for the Clippers on a defensive end. Russ does a great job at sliding his feet to stay in front of driving players, and even if you do get by him, Russ can recover and block your shot from behind. His excellent positional size makes him versatile, not only able to defend small, speedy guards, but also defend wings and even some big men. He's very active in the passing lanes, so if Russ is nearby, you're passing the ball at your own risk. Here Russ steals this bad pass by Cade Cunningham, he kicks it out to Paul George, then gets it right back on the fast break. On this defensive possession, Alec Burks finds himself in a really tough spot, and Russell Westbrook is at the right place at the right time. He kicks it out to Kawhi Leonard on the fast break, and Kawhi knows what to do with the rock. He also provides value to the Clippers as a help defender. When the Clippers opt to go small with Westbrook at the 5, he's often their last line of defense, and Westbrook is a legit rim protector. On this play, the Hawks are going to go into a pick and roll. Trae Young feeds the rolling Bruno Fernando, but Westbrook contests this layup, which forces a miss. Again, the Hawks go into a pick and roll. Trae Young feeds Onyeka Okongwu, but Westbrook deflects this alley-oop pass, saving the Clippers 2 points. Here Saddiq Bey drives baseline, but the help defense by Westbrook gives him nowhere to go, and he's forced to turn this over. This time Trae Young gets by Paul George, but Westbrook blocks his floater attempt, and the Clippers are out on the fast break. Summing things up, Westbrook has become a legit two-way force for the Clippers. He's shown humility and a team-oriented attitude by going from the starting point guard to leader of the second unit, and the fact that he's thriving on both ends of the court shows his commitment to winning. He may not be getting a ton of attention right now, but the Clippers wouldn't be this good without him. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the film breakdown. I gotta say, I'm very happy for Russell Westbrook because he's bounced back from what was an ugly stint with the Lakers. He became the butt of many jokes and oftentimes the scapegoat for why that Lakers team was struggling. But now he's a big part of a Clippers team that looks like it has a legit chance to win the championship. But anyway, that's going to be it for me, and now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of how Russell Westbrook has been playing for the Clippers? Let me see your thoughts down below in the comment section. Guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more high quality content just like it, please drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button. I also did an analysis on how James Harden is thriving for the Clippers, so click this video to learn how James Harden makes the Clippers unstoppable. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next video.